Well, if you're not a winter person, we have some unfortunate news for you this morning. Canada's winter forecast is here, and it looks snowy. AccuWeather is projecting plenty of snow in the Rockies and much of eastern Canada. In Toronto, Ottawa, and Montreal, the majority of the snow will come in January and February. With more on this, I want to bring in AccuWeather senior meteorologist Brett Anderson. Good morning, Brett.
Good morning.
All right, lay it on us. How much snow can Canadians expect this winter?
Well, it depends obviously where you are, but we are expecting anywhere from 10 to 50% higher than normal snowfall across a good part of Ontario, especially central southern Ontario, right up through southern Quebec. Storm track we expect to be quite favorable for snowfall, especially late December through February, cutting up through the Ohio Valley into the interior northeast U.S. And then out west, we think there's going to be plenty of snow early in the season across the Rockies, and that should set us up for a real good ski season, both in the west and in the east.
Is this what you would call a typical winter forecast? Is it that traditional winter that people love to reminisce about here in Canada?
Yeah, I like the word you use, traditional. Yeah, I'd say this is a traditional forecast, kind of what when we grew up, we expected winters like this. Not recently, though, obviously. Past couple of years have been fairly mild and not much snow, especially in the east. But this winter reminds us a little bit more of the winters that we had a few years ago in terms of snowfall. Though we think the cold is really going to be concentrated out across the western half of Canada, especially northern BC through Saskatchewan in those areas. So, we're forecasting snowy winter in the east. I don't think it's going to be all that cold. So we may be dealing with some rain snow events, especially down near Lake Erie early in the winter. So that may cut things down a little bit initially.
I'm getting depressed just looking at these pictures of all the snow and people stuck. So even Vancouver, you're telling us, is going to see more snow than usual.
Yeah, the key there is obviously you got to get the cold air in place initially ahead of these storms that come in from the Pacific. And I do think there's going to be opportunities for some Arctic shots of Arctic air coming down, even into Vancouver, Victoria. So if they have a storm coming in, that's going to result certainly in some snow. So we do think there'll be near to slightly above normal snowfall in Vancouver, but it would not surprise me if they do end up well above normal there as well, because the storms track out west, still a little bit of uncertainty there where that's going to be.
Do you have a good record for accuracy there at AccuWeather, Brett? I guess it's all in the name there.
It's a seasonal forecast, so you have your ups and downs. Certainly, we're confident with the temperature forecast we're going with in the west and the east. When it comes down to precipitation, snowfall, of course, in any forecast is less accuracy there. But it does look like it is going to be a fairly stormy winter across Ontario into Quebec. So we have probably higher confidence than normal with that forecast.
Oh, dear. I was afraid you were going to say that. Yeah. Brett Anderson, senior meteorologist in State College, Pennsylvania. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.